Mexican volunteer rescue workers grabbed their shovels and rushed in to recover the body from the rubble and dust. Getting up at 5 a.m., she jumped out of a narrow blue folding bed, and washed one of only 2 changes of clothing that she had left before bathing. She gathered her hair into a ponytail and set out to look for her lost and buried family. Fito, her boyfriend of 8 years, was her only companion. "You see, last Sunday, we found remains of my mom. We found one of the children yesterday. So, we are getting results," she said. At her mother's house, she had found only a tooth and a pair of bones. Every day, she made her way up the mountain slope to where Los Lotes used to be, waiting for one of the bulldozers tasked with clearing the area to arrive. She pointed down at the strange, new ground where half of a tree peeked out. "This was my house," Garcia said as she walked across the gray desert, pointing out where her mother used to live, and where the homes of her sisters-in-laws had stood. Everything was buried. And still, the volcano smoldered. An alarm sounded, warning of another potential wave of hot ash, lava fragments and gases exploding from the volcano and rolling down the mountain, swallowing everything in its path. Whenever those alarms suspend the search for more bodies, Garcia returns to the morgue or checks the hospitals. The same routine, every day. She eats as an afterthought, or when an aid worker shoves a bowl of food in front of her. That was when Garcia decided to search on her own. She had no goggles to protect her eyes, rarely wore a mask on her face, and walked impatiently in the rubble, in sandals. The volcano has calmed down. It is nothing to worry about, because everything that it had to blow has already been blown out. So now, with the permission of our Lord and the volcano, we are working, she said. Fuego had slept for 40 years, but on Sunday, June 3, it ejected tons of earth, ash and colossal stones that buried hundreds of homes and left at least 112 people dead. In the early days after the eruption, Garcia thought she had lost all her children. 4 of her 9 brothers that she feared were dead also turned up alive. Some called her on the phone when they found out that she was looking for them, while she found others in hospitals. But the bodies of 3 of her children remained missing. "I will finish my search when I find them," she said, drying her tears. For the related photo essay, click on